Welcome back, everyone. Patrick here. I hope you guys are all doing good out there today. It's February 16th. It is the Chinese Lunar New Year today. And the reason why that's important is because a lot of people said that ahead of the Chinese Lunar New Year, this is on CoinDesk, Chinese and South Koreans often exchange Bitcoin or fiat currencies to fund increased spending, and Bitcoin tends to drop in the run up to the event. So right now we're seeing the run of the event. We're seeing the event just starting, so basically there's more money coming back into it's not the run of the event anymore. So now we're seeing the prices increasing and the market cap slowly getting back towards that $500 billion mark, the global market cap. So what I think is going to happen, guys, my prediction and what this video is about right now is the market could get up to about $1 trillion. A lot of experts are saying, maybe even 1.5 to 2 trillion by the end of 18. That's the bullish statement. That was from the Winklevoss twins. That's from the Kraken CEO. That was from the Cliff High report, who does a web bot gathering all this internet data across the internet, saying that there's going to be a huge spike in Bitcoin. That's their bullish statements, guys. But a lot of people are saying it's going to get down to, conservatively about $40,000 of a Bitcoin. In order for that to happen, right now we're on February 16th. We still have March going into April. A lot of people are thinking around early to mid-April is when we're going to see this huge rise, and the market cap would gain, from 480 right now, or if it was, if it goes to 500, we could see it hitting 1 trillion if it doubles. That'd be a huge gain, guys. Even if it goes back to that high of 380 or $830 billion, we would see a $320 billion gain. It takes about 2 months for that gain to happen. I'll kind of show you guys real quick. And if you're new to my channel right now, make sure, if you guys like news videos, I do giveaways. I'm doing a giveaway on a LITECOIN video in about an hour. Then, subscribe to my channel, leave a cool comment about what you think about the market on this video. Do you guys think it's going to rise? Do you think we're going to hit that $1 trillion mark? Is it bullish to say that we're going to go up to, $2 trillion? Which I don't think so, because we've seen Cliff High. We've seen Cliff High and a lot of these people be right before. There's also more articles coming out right now I was going to show you. With Bitcoin's foundation, Lou Class says Bitcoin will hit 40,000. That's the conservative statement. And as we're looking at the market right now, guys, we're seeing Bitcoin dominance is at 35%. And that's important because whenever you think about Bitcoin dominance, that's about a third of the global market cap. So you can start figuring out, based on where Bitcoin is, where the market could be if it rises. So looking at the total market cap right now, guys, I want to show you one thing real quick, just on the global charts. Okay, here it is in November. We saw this huge rise, guys, from November all the way to January, like only a 2-month period of about $700 to $800 billion. I mean, just like a huge jump up here to that $830 billion mark, guys. And now, the Chinese Lunar New Year hit. We saw a lot of dropping off, and then we saw like the lowest prices we've ever seen, and then people just buying right up on all the dips. And now we're coming into that Chinese Lunar New Year now. It ends on Wednesday. I think we're going to see the market cap jump again. So, yeah, looking at this right now, guys, there's a lot going on in the market. If you look at $472 billion, let me just show you a little bit more right here. Why do I think it's going to hit $30,000 or $40,000? Well, based on the trend of what it's done before, I think we could easily get back to that point. I mean, Bitcoin is at 10,000 right now, guys. That's really good. I think we're going to slowly get back up to, it's going to go up to that 11,000. The next line of resistance for Bitcoin was I think it's 11,600. So if we look at it right now, let me just show you guys on the global charts. We'll just look at the 3-month real quick. I'll kind of show you where Bitcoin is right now. So you look at this green one down here, where we are about like $10,000 Bitcoin. It was 9,600 a day ago, guys, and then it went up. It jumped from the morning from 9,600 to the $10,000 mark. A lot of people were saying this was going to happen. There's a lot of sites saying that it was going to go back up to this, and then we just had to get into the Chinese Lunar New Year, which is going to end Wednesday. And then there's experts predicting around, February 27th, after like a week after the New Year's, that we're going to see, these prices start rising again. And the next line of resistance of where Bitcoin can go, guys, and it's good to always know where Bitcoin is. It's right here at the 10,000 mark. So if you look at the next line of resistance up here, it would be about 11,600, 11,700, right at this little line right here. And that's where it would go next. And the next one after that, guys, would would jump back up over here to this 12,900 mark. And if it hit that mark, then we'd go to the next one of Bitcoin, where it would go up to about, I think it's about 13,000 200 or this 14,000 mark right here, and then we'd get up even farther to the 15,000 mark, and then it's going to go up to the it would go up to the 17, and then we'd get all the way back up here to the all-time high, guys, of 19,628. A lot of people are predicting this is going to double, though. If Bitcoin doubles, like they say every year, like all these experts are saying, then once we hit this mark, that's probably going to be the bull run in April when we get back to this all-time high where the market cap was at, you know, right when Bitcoin was at 19,000, almost $20,000, it was at $830 billion, the global market cap up here. So just taking that into consideration, guys, if you were to, you know, I'm just going to do a little prediction right here, like why we see what we will probably see. But if we were to take, say, if we reach that 11,600, then we reach the 12,900, and then the market cap started going up to the 830 billion mark. Then when we start seeing that, if we start seeing a $1 trillion market, we'll probably see about a $23,000 to $24,000 Bitcoin. That's not out of the realm of possibility. It's going to be a little over that 830. So I'm going to add a few more, you know, $1 billion to it, guys. And then once we hit the $2 trillion mark, all you'd have to do is say if Bitcoin, if the whole market cap was $2 trillion and the Bitcoin dominance was 33%, and say that it's been as high as 70%, but I don't think we're going to see that again. I think it's going to stay around the 30s. You know, and at that 33%, if we took out of $2 trillion, then we would see a 1/3 of the whole market cap of $2 trillion, and we'd be about about $666 billion. Right now, Bitcoin's at $169 billion, so we could easily see about a $700 billion market cap at the end of 2018. That's if it goes up where all these experts are saying by the end of the year, like December, we'll see like, you know, we'll see a double of the all-time high of Bitcoin. And all these other coins like Ripple and all these ones that come along for the ride are all going to come along, guys. If Bitcoin dominance was at 40% and we were at 2 trillion, then we would see, I think we would easily see a Bitcoin that's over 60,000 plus. It's not going to be, you know, even that $40,000 mark. And that's where Cliff High and the Winklevoss and the Kraken CEO and, you know, this guy over here, Luke Clayson, they're all saying that's where they're getting this mark of Bitcoin being over $60,000. So it's not too far out of the realm of possibility right now, guys. And I think that if it does happen, we can kind of see, like, I'll show you a couple articles I was looking at right now. We know that the Chinese Lunar New Year is going on right now. And they want you to remember it because they say that that during this Lunar New Year that there is always a drop in the run of the events. I've seen charts that show that like this happens every year. It's not something to worry about because, you know, with cryptocurrency, we're seeing LITECOIN having debit cards coming out. We're seeing huge partnerships with Ripple, and like the proof of use cases are happening every day. Like if we look at, I'll just look at some of the prices right now and show you. Bitcoin Cash has seen a huge rise, and that might be because they joined BitClub. BitClub Network is now paying all their members in Bitcoin Cash, guys. Like they're doing everything. Look at, I have about 1.4599 Bitcoin Cash on a balance. You know, they were paying all in Bitcoin before. I'm just going to show you some balance. This is one of my accounts. I actually made another one. This is a newer one. And, you know, they were paying Bitcoin before, but this has about 300,000 members. So they are actually, you know, paying all in Bitcoin Cash now to avoid fees. But we also know that the Lightning Network is coming out, guys, which is really crazy. And then Bitcoin isn't the only crypto adding the Lightning Network. Now there is, if you look, like Litecoin's testing it out, Zcash, Ethereum, even Ripple are trying to be sure that they can keep up with fast transactions and fast confirmation times. Even though Ripple and everything, that's what they're all about anyway. You can see that, here's what Ruben told CoinDesk, and Ruben is a Bitcoin core contributor. He's a leading development of Stellar's having a Lightning Network now too. So Lightning is perhaps one of the most important protocols for innovation happening in the cryptocurrency space right now. When Bitcoin's Lightning Network comes fully online, any community not preparing scalable off-chain solution is going to be left in the payments dust. So, I mean, that's pretty crazy, guys. There's a lot going on right now. A lot of cryptographies are working on like Zcash, and different ones are just trying, like Monero, like some of these privacy coins are basically trying to make a Lightning Network too, to make it faster. They want to make it more scalable. Developers see it as a part of a multifaceted approach to scaling. That's probably the best approach to potential options. And developers and blockchain projects such as Stellar and Ripple believe that their protocols are ready for scale, but nonetheless are looking for technologies similar to Lightning as a kind of insurance policy so that, no one wants to be left behind, guys. A lot of these ones, Lightning is the obvious way to get there. We saw that the CEO and of Microsoft, or Bill Gates, I don't know the CEO anymore, but he basically endorsed Lightning Network, saying that, it's going to keep the decentralized nature, whether that's true or not. That's something to look at and something kind of cool to look at there. There's also been a lot of news with LITECOIN coming up, but I'm going to do a video update that after this video. I'm going to do a video update on that. And so just keep in mind, guys, the Chinese Lunar New Year is going to end on Wednesday. We're probably going to see a lot more money infused back into the market. We're probably going to see a bull run starting in April when all this tax money is infused in there. I think the market cap's slowly going to creep back up to that. I think we're going to get up to that $500 billion mark. I think Bitcoin's going to go to that next line of resistance, which is about 11,600 that we just looked at earlier. And then it'll go to the 12, and then it'll go back up. Hopefully by early April, we'll be at that $830 billion mark. So it is a good time to invest. We've seen some of the coins hit their all-time lows, guys. We looked at Neblio was $21 before, and we know Neblio has a really good utility. Not even sure where it is on here. Let me look at it. Let's look at it real quick. Okay, here's Neblio. And Neblio was down to $12 to $8, guys, but it hit an all-time high of $60. Bitcoin Cash, it's at, creeping on that $1,500 mark, but it's been as high as 4,000. So I think all these coins are going to go back up with the market when it goes along for the ride. So look at now, Neblio's at $18, and that's pretty good. We can look at, let's look at Ripple. Where's our Ripple at? Ripple has always been at number 3. I think that Litecoin may overtake Ripple with LitePay and LitePal coming out, guys. LitePay is coming out on the 26th, and you're going to be able to use your credit card you're going to be able to use a LitePay debit card, just like the BitPay debit card, because BitPay wouldn't support Litecoin, so now they're adding it to the network. But you're basically going to be able to use it anywhere where Visa is accepted. So you're going to be instantly convert any of your Litecoin, whatever it's worth. It's up to $230 right now. See, it's back up to that $230 mark. We're seeing some of the best prices right now. Ripple actually went down a little bit. It was at 115, but I think Litecoin may overtake Ripple because they say that there's an unexpected announcement, possibly an Amazon partnership, guys. I'm going to get into a video on that and show you why I think that could be coming. But if that happens, it's going to be game over. Stellar is actually practicing the Lightning Network. They're at 0.45. I think some of these other ones, Dash has been up a lot recently. Ethereum Classic, you can actually mine that. I'm mining that on one of my accounts on Genesis. Populous has seen a huge rise today, and I'm just going to show you guys Populous real quick because Populous is a pretty good coin. I wanted to do a dedicated video on this earlier, but I didn't get a chance to yet. Let me actually pull it up over here. I'm going to pull it up in a new window real quick. This is a good one to look into because we've seen a big rise in Populous. Look, it's up 23%, guys. It's at $30. You want to see one of the all-time highs? You could have got this thing for I think it came in the market for $9 or something. Let me look right here. Hold on. I know it was really low when it came in. Yeah, $2. And then it went all the way up to, $68. We're still at this 30 right now, so it's a possible 2x opportunity when it comes back in. Let me just show you the site and what they do. All right, so it's invoicing, discounting for the blockchain era. They're basically saying that you can block by block, you can basically finance invoices. It's kind of similar to Debitum, where they're trying to get money, and it's basically you can Populous is a peer-to-peer invoice finance platform that is globalizing what is currently localized in a limited market sector. The global invoice trading platform built on blockchain's distributed ledger technology. Invoice finance is part of the funding that instantly unlocks cash tied up in outstanding sales invoices. Business owners allow invoice buyers to buy invoices at a discount rate in order to unlock their cash quicker. So it's basically unlocking cash for businesses. We know Debitum is trying to do that. We know Salt's trying to help out with the credit gap and helping get business financing. A lot of things in the future, I think, are going to base crypto on your credit score. Your credit score is probably not going to be as important. There's going to be a lot of things coming out to help business owners with blockchain technology, and that's why I would look into any coin right now that is doing that, and that's why I think that Populous is seeing a huge gain right now. I think it could easily go back up, so it's something to look at in the future. Besides that, guys, I'm going to show you one more thing over here. Okay, so hold on one second here. Okay, so basically, if Bitcoin comes back to this 40,000 high, what's going to happen to all the other coins? What's going to be, what's going to be the future? Well, I think in the future, guys, if this does happen and we do see Bitcoin reaching the all-time high, let me just go back here. I think we'll see Litecoin. I think Litecoin, even with LitePay and maybe an Amazon partnership and the market going up to 2 trillion, we could easily see a $1,000 Litecoin. Don't quote me on that, but the market cap would probably be similar to Ripple's right now at that $444 billion. And if you look at Litecoin right now, it's at 12 billion. So it's going to, it would definitely be going up a lot. That's probably that's almost a 4 times gain, guys. And, we could easily see a $50 billion market cap on Litecoin. I think Tron will still do good, even though there hasn't been a lot of movement in Tron. It's still number 16. It's at 5 cents. We saw it go as high as 30 cents, but Justin Sun is saying he has a lot of things saying there's Alibaba partnerships. I think it could definitely go up to 50 cents if a lot of their partnerships come through, and if the market cap goes up to that 1 trillion to 1.5 to $2 trillion. I think it could easily go up. We're kind of just seeing like a small run, guys, on here. It's been like a pretty healthy market. There's been a lot of flatlining. See, if you look, there's a flat line for a long time, and now we're seeing like a steady rise, and it's kind of just stable. It's kind of like found a little bit of stability here, which is really healthy for the market. It's kind of just like a really small bull run that's happened, guys, and I think we will hit that $500 billion mark. We will see the $11,000 Bitcoin by next week. Kind of as this Chinese Lunar New Year ends, and there's more money infused back in the market, and then I'm hoping by April that, predicting by the past global charts, that we'll see the second wave of investors come on in. So I'm hoping that happens. Don't quote me on it. I'm not a financial advisor. Make your own decisions. But that's what I think is going to happen. And I think Ripple will still be doing good, guys, with all the use cases, with all the partnerships, all the MoneyGram, Western Union's trying out their X-Current, their X-Rapid. I think we could see this explode, and I think it's going to hit its all-time high again of 380. Easily. I think Ripple will easily hit that again. We were at 115 earlier. It's kind of just dropped down to 113. It's been pretty stable. I think, we will see that hit. Well, we probably will see like a $5 to $10 Ripple into the late future. If we hit a $2 trillion market cap, we can even, I think like a $5 to $10 Ripple is definitely very, very possible. So that's one thing to look at. Another one is, this one's had a lot of growth lately, is Siren Labs. You might want to take a look at this. It's basically a smartphone all-in-one. They sell for a block. You can do blockchains. They have like a $900 phone, and you can I think you can mine with it. And it's seen a high of like $4, guys. So if the market goes up for this one, we could see like a 4x opportunity on this. If you guys want to take a look at it, it's kind of an interesting coin over here. I'm going to show you guys their phones. This is just an interesting one if you haven't looked on my channel yet and you want to see something cool. Okay, our products. So they have these products right here, and there's their phones. State-of-the-art blockchain era. So resourcing, cold storage, crypto wallet, distributed ledger, nano. It's like you can store everything on here. Full tampering proof. They have all the securities. It's like basically made for crypto, which is pretty cool. I'm not going to buy one right now because, I already got my iPhone, but I think that's a good one to look into. We can look at Odyssey. That might be a good one in the future. A lot of people are talking about this one. And Odyssey is like another Justin Sun one, guys. He supports it. It's like the same person as Tron. And I think it was up to 12 cents. And now it is at 1 cent. So this could possibly go up again. There's been a lot of hype around it. But, it's not really the best utility, it doesn't look like. But it's okay. I think another one to look out for is, since Binance is such a good exchange, I think the Binance coin will do pretty well in the future, guys. Binance coin is like, there's been a lot. It's been as high as $24.70. It's at 10 right now. I think Binance could be a $100 coin into the end of 2018. I'm not sure, but this is like the superstore of cryptocurrencies. It's easy to use, even if they're not taking new registrations yet. They will. They just got to scale. So yeah, those are the ones I want to show you guys. That's my prediction for the market. I think it is a good time to invest into the market right now. If Bitcoin hits this $40,000 mark, we should all be mining Bitcoin, guys, with the Lightning Network coming out. It's kind of a no-brainer to get paid, and the way we do that, the best way I found to do that and have your own business is with BITCLUB Network. And I'm gonna do a little plug here just so you guys can know what I do and what works with with my friends. I do live streams telling you guys how to make money on this all the time. So I've been getting these $200 payouts all the time. I have my other account hooked up for a mining operation, and I just got paid some Bitcoin Cash too. And so basically I'm mining with this $500 package over here. And let me show you guys what it is if you want to see real quick. I don't know what they have right there, the mining pool. Okay, so give me 1 second over here, guys. Okay, so here's the mining pools they have. So if you guys want to get into Bitcoin mining, this company right here mines 4%, consistently 4% of the world's Bitcoin, one of the biggest mining pools in the world. It's not like Hashflare or Genesis where you're just buying cloud power, and once that power runs out, once you get the hash power, it runs out because it's like cloud mining. You actually get equipment hooked up in your name, and if you wanted it, they would send it to you home in the mail. But it's cheaper to do in Iceland, and as the level of difficulty of Bitcoin increases, then you keep repurchasing into more mining shares, more mining pools. So basically, if you set your compounding, you can do it from 0 to 100 for this 1,000 days. You can do it for like maybe 300-400 days, as long as you set it. If you set it to, you can set it to whatever you want, but if you set it to 100, you can get up to a founder position off this original pool, and it unlocks a lot more, mining profits. My friend Sean's made, 20 Bitcoin. I made like $2,000 off this in the last couple months. I've been showing you some of my payouts from this right now, and I actually just started the mining thing, and I've been watching my payouts daily, and they're doing pretty well. You can also mine Ethereum, Zcash, Monero, Zclassic. You can come in and do this Ethereum mining, but you should be mining Bitcoin and be getting paid in this. And this actually has a good residual income program, meaning that if you sign people up to, their binary system pays you for like people mining, for other people coming in too. So like, it's one of the biggest mining operations in the world, and it's a great one to have as your own business. If you want to be an entrepreneur and you want to make extra money, this would be a good business to promote, whether you do it on YouTube or online. We actually teach people how to do that. But I recommend coming into this, guys, if you want to see what it looks like when you're repurchasing. You get these more mining day shares. So every time you set that compounding, you get more shares, and what that means, more mining equipment. So basically, as the level increases, you're always mining Bitcoin. There's just a lot going on here. I got a link in the description. Make sure if you're in the US, you use ANONYMOX. It's spelled like that for Google Chrome, if you're on Google Chrome, because in order to sign up in the US, you have to use an IP switcher, because it's not a US company. Like Coinbase is subject to all these laws turning people in for Bitcoin. BitClub Network, one of the biggest mining pools, is not located in the US, and they don't want to deal with US laws. So you can use ANONYMOX if you want to be a part of this, but it's bigger than Genesis Mining, guys. You can always see it if you go to blockchain.info, or I'll just type in hash rate. Watch. You can just type in hash rate distribution for Bitcoin. Here, hash rate distribution for Bitcoin. Come right here. So if you come right here, BitClub Network, look at 2.3%. You don't see Genesis. You don't see anything else. This is on blockchain.info, guys. These are the biggest Bitcoin mining pools in the world. We know that this company mines Bitcoin. You can actually go visit them. And they're the highest paying I've seen out of any program there is. If you want to join Bitcoin, if you want to mine Bitcoin and have a good business where you can get paid daily, and you can get paid for doing referrals and for just building a network, this is one of the best companies in the world, guys, BitClub Network. So that's why I support it. Make sure if you guys like my videos, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit me up on Facebook if you guys want to talk more. If you want to get into this mining program, join. It's going to cost you about $600 to start with BitClub Network. And you kind of need, right now, if you guys don't have Exodus Wallet, I would get Exodus Wallet. And if you have some Bitcoin laying around, but you want to join because you have to have Bitcoin Cash, then Exodus Wallet or Coinbase, they both have a shapeshift program where you can come over here and shapeshift. So let me kind of show you how that works. So if you come over to exchange on this Exodus Wallet, you can basically it's temporarily unavailable, but you can come over. It might be just offline. See, it just came back online. You can exchange Bitcoin from Bitcoin Cash right here on the Exodus Wallet. This is a downloadable wallet right to your desktop. So I would get into BitClub Network, guys. I got a link in the description, and start promoting it yourself, and you can get paid a lot of money from this program. It's like one of the best ones. Not BitConnect. The product and service is mining Bitcoin. We know that they mine, consistently, 1.5 to 4% of the world's Bitcoin. You can look all the time. So this is a good company to be involved with, guys. That's it. I'm going to do a LITECOIN video next, so stay tuned for more videos. Peace.